you're having a wonderful day. We have a couple of exercises I'd like you to work on at home while you're unable to come into the martial arts school. First thing I'd like you to do is a couple of exercises. The first one would be push-ups for a minimum of 30 seconds, followed by double chops for a minimum of 1 minute, followed by mountain climbers for a minimum of 30 seconds. Now, I'd recommend doing 2 or 3 rounds of each one of these exercises. You already know how to do the push-ups, you already know how to do the double chops, but for the mountain climbers, if you have any questions about mountain climbers, a couple of things you want to know about this is you want to always have your hands on the ground and one leg close in. When you're doing this exercise, you want to step up and boom, switch to the left. Switch, 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 switch while you're performing this exercise. So make sure you do a couple of those today. A couple of rounds of it would probably be the best way to go. Thank you and have a good day. Senior brown belts. What I'd like you to work on is probably one of the most challenging parts of Might for Right that we have. We have the block, punch, twin mount block, lunge and chop, tornado kick, elbow smash, down block, punch, punch again combination. Now I'm going to go through it straight ahead so you can see the techniques. Take your time. I'm going to break it down, watch the way it's performed, and then see if you can do it on your own. Now make sure you have plenty of room in your house or wherever you're going to be performing these techniques so you're not going to run into anything, bump into anything, or hit anyone or anything while you're performing the techniques. So watch carefully. I start with my right leg back, chop blocking out. This is the first chop block. Then I do the punch. Then I'm going to do my twin mountain block set, crossing my arms. From here, when I step into a twin mountain block, boom, make sure that my elbows are as high as my shoulders. Touch the back of your head, lunging chop. Now notice this hand goes to the larynx. A lot of people are putting it above the head. Don't put it above the head, it goes to the larynx. Stepping that foot over, just like the lunging punch we do when we're doing our combinations at brown belt or at purple belt level. Now from here, I got to spin myself all the way around, do that tornado kick, and strike. The hand that's touching my larynx has to be the one that strikes my leg. So I have to jump in the air, spin around, boom, elbow smash, set, touch my larynx, change from a horseback riding stance, back to a back stance, down block, punch, punch again. Now, putting it all together a little bit faster for you. From here, back stance, chop block, so block, punch, twin mountain block, lunging chop, tornado kick, elbow smash, set, down block, punch, punch again. Let me show you this one more time in a different angle. So, chop block out, punch, set, twin mountain block, keep those elbows up, lunging chop, touching that larynx, spin around, tornado kick, elbow smash, set, down block, punch, punch again. Finally, I'd like to do a couple stretches before we finish up everything here today. Remember, take some time, minimum of 30 seconds on each stretch, and make sure you're fully warmed up using the other exercises and techniques I told you to work on today. Now, the first thing I'd like you to do would be to do your regular leg pull, which you already know. So I take your left leg and extend it all the way out, toes pointing up, knees flat, other legs tucked nice and tight, hands are together, deep inhale. Reach up and extend all the way down, eyes focused on your toes, look at them, and count yourself down for a total of 30 counts on each side. I even recommend doing it more than once. Remember your goal, start here and then pull yourself down a little bit more. Always keep your eyes on your toes and make sure you extend both your hands all the way out equally towards the target. Remember, do one side. After you finish that, switch your legs, same thing, tucked in tight, leg extended, toes pointing all the hands all the way together, deep inhale. Reach up and extend all the way down. Again, eyes are still focused on the target, which would be your toes. Hands are both towards that foot at the same time. Remember, your goal is equality on both your hands as you extend down. Why? Because when you only put one hand out there, it turns your body, it stretches different, it doesn't give you as much of an efficient technique. So you want to make sure both hands go out equally towards the target when you're doing that stretch and keep your eyes on the goal. Now, after you finish doing that on both sides, I recommend minimum 30 seconds on each side. Same thing for the next stretch. Take both your legs, extend them all the way out. Make sure your toes are pointing all the way up. Knees are down, hands are together, deep inhale. And exhale, you're going to extend all the way forward and down to the ground for leg split and bending, going forward as far as you can. Now remember, when you're doing this stretch, you want to bend at your hip as far as you can forward, extending your hands out. You should feel the stretch here on the bottom of the leg and in the back also. So make sure you extend it all the way out as far as possible and hold there for minimum 30 count. I recommend go a little bit longer. Then bring it right back up and you're done. The final stretch I'd like you to do today, and for this next one, get there any way you need to, is to go up to a full straddle. Take both those legs, keep them where they are, extend yourself forward if you need to, or stand up first if you'd like to instead. And extend those legs all the way up the side and hold it here for a minimum of 30 counts. Remember, again, make sure you're well warmed up before you do any of these stretches, and hold it there for a minimum of 30 count, or longer if you'd like to. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.